Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my let's play of Okami. Yes, I am going to be playing Okami. So I already done the intro for this already, so if you guys want to see it, it will be in the list. I love that sound effect. It always reminds me of a friend of mine. Every time she tells me that she actually chunks chicken nuggets at people, I think she says it's just to make fun of me or to just do a joke. She chunks chicken nuggets saying hi. I always picture that sound effect hitting the customer of the chicken nuggets, like literally dong. It's hilarious. So yes, we're gonna be playing Okami. And we're gonna start right now. Alright, so introductions aside, before we get started, we're going to go into the menu screen and start tinkering with the controls. So let's see, vibration off. Let's see, original settings. Mini games. Turn off the loading screen when mini games are on. Turn the loading screen, mini games on or off. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay, whatever. Sound settings. I don't know if it sounds good or not, but yeah, we're good. As long as the vibrations it's off. I don't like vibrations. Implicate. Oh. Original mirror. Origin mirror. Sorry, that's pretty much your save state or save area. Controls. Things are a little bit more different, so I'll move around. Layer cursor is by this. Usually I thought it was by the stick itself, but I guess not. Tackle, bites, interact, exam, dig, jump, celestial brush, footwork, learn what at the dojo, point of view. Okay, so view map. Alright. Now that we got that done, Okami. Yes, indeed, Okamis. So, I don't know how long the loading screens are. Okay, never mind. Love the music, man. And the artwork, too. I actually had this for the PlayStation 2, so I'm glad to play it again. Long ago, a tiny helmets, known as, I have no clue, Kayaki, laid nest in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around Brightburg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. I don't know how to say that word. The approach or appetite to satisfy, I guess, the appetite of Orochi or Orochu, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, which has 8 heads, actually, by the way, of each element. The young maiden was often as a sacrifice at the annual festival, with a body like a mountain, and 8 heads mounted on necks of the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrible beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, his coat was brilliant as snow, was dubbed, I have no clue, but it's important. Just get it memorized, because we're going to be seeing this name here and there, especially towards the end of the game, or close to it. A wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village. and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi, or something like that. It wasn't. It was actually a disturbance in the force. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome beast. The warrior's name was Nudgy. Attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were, I guess that his attempts were foiled by him. It was by his swift movements. I did memorize these words a long time ago, but now they're long gone. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plump arrow herald to come the sacrifice, piercing to the sky, and the arrow sunk into the shaft of the squeaky into the home of Nama, the village most beautiful maiden. Nidja, I have no clue, harbored a secret love for her, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi, whatever it was, once and for all, Nidja traveled to the beast cave in place of his beloved. Love does strange things to you guys. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. I think that's how you say Orochi. I just see the C, H, and I, and I think of Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z. Goku's violent wife. As Nidja stood bravely before the entrance, the beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nudgy, or man, I'm just butchering these names. Sorry about that, guys. Incredible gaze, swinged his sword valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night, but Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Nudgy, as his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped into his knees, fatigued and grasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then the wolf appeared, as it to protect Nudge. I just think of agility, so Nudgy. It stood its ground before Orochi in the darkness of the cave. The wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was, I have no clue how to pronounce that, I'm sorry guys, the wolf that dwelled outside the village, bearing its fearless claws. Soran, I have no clue, leaped upon Orochi, reared its terrifying head, ready its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled with wildly thrashing in the night. Mysteriously, a terrifying and spectacle continued. Orochu summoned a gust of divine wind to counter Orochu's flames. As Orochu closed in on so-and-so, sharpened his claws, grasping a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochu, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Covered in gashes, a majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochu. Orochu saw a chance to strike that what would be the final blow, but so-and-so refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed upon the heavenwards and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dispersed. I have no clue. The light above the the light above the glaring off the nudge. The sword has a beacon of hope. So basically the moon signed against his sword as a beacon of light. Guided by his sword, nudging actually, who has the ability to shatter in the night, shadows stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all of his strength into his scarred and brittle arms, he leaped fiercely towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Basically beheaded him. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that intense, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shined once again in the sky. However, the wolf was succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Neji scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamek. When they reached the village, Shiradu, I guess, Shiheru was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, the wolf let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes, drifting off into slumber. Peace had last returned to Kamek village. In honor of Shiro's heroic exploits, the villagers encased a shrine and placed a statue of a wolf within it. Neji's sword was cherissedly called that and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Reality check. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to the tale that most people know. 100 years has passed since Neji and Shirochu's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village ever took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who broken my bonds, speak the words I wish darkness unto this world, other than prayer to me, and unleash my power. Use burn. Oh, there goes the sun. Okay, so this right here is a mini game. Oh. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept across over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape its terrible curse. Any settlement of the village enjoyed the protection of the sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood sprite Shakai. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to begin about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I spent protecting this area. I do not have much time left in this world. I answer. Now it is your time. We have never needed your power now. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as your guide us all. Okami, or we just called her Amy for short. Oh, such divine light, such beauty and grace. The only ones capable of such a wonderful spectacular is none other than our mother and origin of all that it is. Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior who bravely sacrificed the seal away that evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings me happiness to my heart. Sniff, sniff. We're still sleeping. Snooze button. Gaze above you and take a look at the condition of the sky. Since your ultimate departure from our amidst the world is succumb to devilish and vicious beasts. They have revenge our fine, or they have revered our fine and beautiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at the very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What is this? Has something stowed its way onto my robe? Ho ho ho. Hee hee hee, it's funny. Well, apparently she's being tickled. Whew, what on earth? You again. Ow, ow, ow. You are nuts! Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I'm just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I am the wandering artist. The name's Ishon, or Isan. Wandering artist, Isan. I'll show you just how great I am, and won't be long till you bowing before my great brush. In the face. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it, you're just like the statue of Sharuba, or whatever that is. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in the wolf slaughter. You'll regret messing with the great Ishua. Don't make me use my prized sword so against you. Oh, what's that grumbling noise? A growling noise. Now, why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God of Amaterasu. I just call it English. I used all my power that I have to protect Kamek Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Set it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. That tree returned to normal, huh? Sure, the girl sure says some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. The girl said that. If we cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you were to use some kind of special power, there's no way you're going to reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you taking a nap. No kidding, man. So, okay, so let's take a look at the background. As you can see that we cannot rotate the camera with our right stick. But as you can see, you can just dash, dig. Get your yen, you got your health in the top left, jump. Now, as you can see that the wind is going by, but as you can see that tree right there, there is no cherry blossoms on that tree. That means that tree is gone, like all its fruits are sleeping. You can see rocks being blown to the side, and I think either that is tidal waves back there in the background or clouds. I think it could be tidal waves. That's what I'm thinking. So our destination is to go in here. Now this is a mini game. If you were to push the X button exactly when those little footprints on the original one precisely have all big footsteps to the icon, you will get a demon fang. Now demon fangs are used to purchase other stuff that is later on in the game. Right now we are nowhere near that. Where are we? That was in the original one, so I'm not sure it's implicated in this one because it's pretty much more faster now. Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep an eye out, our eyes peeled. Use the right stick to look around. And L1 to your point of view. Boy, you really looks like you're helpless. You'd be lost without me. And pretty much, I like it like this. If I can just see instead of just go like this. Oh, the sticks though. I gotta mess with the controls. I guess I can't do that. Okay, so we got our equipment. We got the Divine Retribution. Reflective Mare received from so banishes evil with divine power. We have tools. We have our health. We have our ink jar. We'll be able to use our divine mystical powers. We have our save ammo from death when it's filled pouch. This is like an auto, like a Phoenix down, if you might say. It's the astral pouch for you. And we have the purse to hold your coins and everything. Then we have the techniques. Then we have the scrolls. Then we have the logbook of what's going on. Cut down the tree and everything else like that. Then we have the travel guide, travel tips. Be able to do a lot of things and be able to figure out and tell you. It's kind of like that tutorial system within the game. Then we have the map. You can always display the map by pushing the button here. And this image will always stay like this until you change your holy artifacts. You got your main, you got your sub, and you got your holy artifacts. Well, it would change to your main one. So if you change your main weapon to a different artifact, then it would be different. If we actually had that display screen that took a long time, like the PlayStation 2, and if I was to did that big paw print on each one of them, then guess what? We would have officially got the blue fang that's right there called the Demon Fang, which will allow you to, in fact, allows you to buy and purchase other items in the game, sacred items. Now the thing I'm going to have to change is probably the what's it called? The controls. Square is to run dash. There is 2 stages. We're in the first stage, or the second stage right now. This right here is in fact the 3rd stage. So when we go like this, that's the first one. Okay, now we're in the second one right now. And now we're in the 3rd stage. There is a 4th one once you get outside, so you will run a lot more faster. Hold it! That's an origin mirror. They said once your reflection appears on the other side, your memories will be stored in that mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Let me give you a little advice. You should save the game. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. No kidding. There's 2 types of mirrors. As you can see, there's that kind of mirror, and there's a more bigger one. The more bigger one you can warp and fast travel to. This one, on the other hand, can only save. So, of course, we're going to save the game. Do you wish to save? Yes. Save complete. 26 minutes. So, we're not doing too bad. But then again, we kind of took too long for the reading. Look at all these pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them all open, there may be something good inside. Push square to head bash. And he's right. Way to go, my furry friend. You can always do anything, sometimes you can break it. And some of it actually has, you guessed it, yen. You might want to do that because currency is also what you're going to need to. You can also do this, but you have to be running at high speed. So you see there's no way around. Whoa! Hold up there, Furball. Get a load of that. As a chest, you might be able to get it open. Just check it out. Get up there in high places, just jumping on that. Jump on it, doing a jump, wall jump. So basically, he's telling us we can actually just do this. There we go. I knew you could do it. He said good luck is found in high places, so keep an eye peeled if you don't want to miss any treasure. He's right, you're going to find a lot of treasure. I don't want to do that. And we are going to pop open these bosses over here, or pots. Yen, you gotta have the yen, man. You can crack this open by headbutting it. You obtain a holy bone small. There are 3 variances. There's small, medium, and large. Favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy, aka your health. Okay. 270. Nice. Bridge is broken. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be too hard. Was it? That's kind of long. What if you mind if I called you Amy or Amy? I'm gonna say Amy. Listen, Amy. Ever since the spirits of the brushes, good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. Take a look at. I can take all day to explain the picture worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? It's just like a little technique I've mastered called the rejuvenation or rejuvenate. It's one of the many brush techniques that uses divine power. It's brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced this really hard just to master one of these techniques, but there are a total of 13 of them. Each one has its power of unique power. Originally, all were a single powerful deity. When the deities died, its power were split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 3 of them, or 13 of them? Unfortunately, you can't do that with these guys, or the torch, so... Yeah, I need to mess with the sticks and everything. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens, they mean the fabled Stardust River. But I'm sure you do not see any like that around here. It could be a little puddle over there, could it? Yes, he's right, because that right there is the River of the Heavens. Unfortunately, we do not have any techniques. Could be a puddle over there, could it be? And he's not wrong. Because that means we gotta swim across it. Unfortunately, it's not fully restored. But, however, when you come over here, there's a constellation. Wow, look at that star twinkling. I haven't seen such a beautiful midnight sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? He's not wrong. There's one missing. I guess I got to draw on the last missing one. It's not gonna work. Ah, looks like it's not. I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Push R1 and push the square button. I spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Modern. Here we go. Why? If it isn't, if it isn't Mother, Ross. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during the long years. Have never forgotten you. Gama, God of Restoration, have eagerly waited this day when you could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brushes that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I become a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the divine riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. There's the same pattern of white and red. Wow, that was Java. Oh, I just butchered that name, sorry about that. The God of Restoration. Wait, so you have the power of restoration now? Can you really use restore the river of heavens? I mean, you were so good at with the brush of yours truly. Nah, it could be that true. However, or who else could master the incredible god techniques? All right, so we get the trophy, bronze trophy, Yahama. Man, I don't know why. I never tried to read those words. I just like, yeah, I got it. When I was a kid, so I'm like, yay. Okay, so now we have the power to restore stuff. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, that's one thing that's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a stray river? There's no way you can pull that off. A stunt like that. Yeah, we call it stunt. Oh my god, and the cameras and everything. Alright, so you guessed it. You can either do it square to literally do it like what's it called? Whoa! A river of stardust, so it really must be the river of heaven. But I want to know is who the heck drew that thing? I did. And we can swim across it now. Push X to make it swim faster. So, when drawing on here, you can hold this. Do you know this is the square button right here? Thin lines to make position drawing. Triangle, on the other hand, makes it a lot more thicker. So yeah. Oh man, I'm not used to the controls anymore. Treasure! You obtained the astral pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. You can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, you can revive its owner from he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Okay, so basically we're gonna be like all you can eat buffet now. Okay, so we pretty much have we just consumed an apple. Nectar filled sour apple fills the astral pouch a little bit. And then we got a peach. Juicy, fragrant peach fills your extra pouch a little bit. And every time you get a new fruit or a new food, you will get a confirmation like this. Orange that sharply, with the sharp citrus taste, fills the extra pouch a little bit. And every time you actually do a constellation, it will be right there for you guys to see in all its glory. So far, there is nothing more we can do, but I'm gonna have to end the video right here. I will end the video, trying to get a screenshot here, like this, I guess. So I'm gonna end the video like this. Thank y'all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button to be updated with new content. I'll get started in the next video. Thank you for watching. And you guys and girls have a fantastic day. Bye bye. Till next time.